Good afternoon, I'm Chris Raggi.
And I'm Mary Calvi. We now know 2 service members from our area are among the 6 killed in a suicide attack in Afghanistan.
One of those men, NYPD Detective Joseph Lem, was in the convoy that was attacked. He was a staff sergeant in the Air National Guard serving in the Middle East for a 3rd time. CBS 2's Janelle Burrell live in Kingsbridge, where his fellow officers are grieving this news. Janelle?
And Chris, one of those officers describing Detective Lem as being an awesome and all-around nice guy. And in the words of the PBA president, one of the finest of New York's finest, who put his life on the line in both of his jobs, making the ultimate sacrifice. Near the Christmas decorations outside the 50th Precinct Station House now hang a black and purple bunting in honor of Detective Joseph Lem. The flag flying at half-staff under a gray, somber sky, mirroring the mood here.
It hurts. It really does.
Bill Gately lives in the Kingsbridge neighborhood, visiting the station house this morning to offer his condolences to Lem's police family in blue.
He's a Warrant Squad officer. Those cops, they do an extra special job.
A dangerous and difficult job. Detective Lem served 15 years with the NYPD. A life of service. It was in his other position with the Air National Guard in Afghanistan when Lem was killed Monday by a suicide bomber who drove a motorcycle into a group of U.S. service members stopped at a local meeting point while on patrol with Afghan forces. He was one of 6 U.S. service members who died in the attack. As much as he prided himself as a public servant, Lem's most important role was as husband and father. The dad of 2, seen here in 2013, returning from another deployment in Afghanistan, surprising his teenage daughter and young son. This time, though, Lem won't be coming home. Commissioner Bill Bratton saying in a statement, Detective Lem epitomized the selflessness we can only strive for, putting his country and city first. PBA President Pat Lynch adding his selfless dedication to both his city and his country made him truly the finest of the finest. His memory will be honored and his sacrifice will never be forgotten.
Police officer protecting us in New York and protecting us in the country.
Back live, you're looking at that bunting outside of the 50th Precinct Station House where Detective Lem worked for many years. Mayor de Blasio has now ordered all flags across the city flown at half-staff today through Friday in his memory. Reporting live this afternoon from the Kingsbridge section of the Bronx, Janelle Burrell, CBS 2 News.
Janelle, thank you. Detective Lem was killed along with another airman from our area. His name has not yet been released, but we do know he was also a member of the Stewart Air National Guard base in Orange County.